Hello everybody. So you clicked on this video because you need to start believing in yourself again. Maybe you've been through a horrible breakup. Maybe you've lost a parent. Maybe you've lost your job and you just are at a very low point in your life. But I want to tell you exactly how to get back up there and how to achieve your goals and to start believing in yourself again. Whether you faced a huge setback or just need a little pick-me-up, you probably dealt with fears and doubt, or maybe you're just struggling to feel confident. This video is for you. Let's dive into how you can start reclaiming your life and feeling like yourself again. This video will help you build confidence no matter where you're starting from. So let's get into it. So to start, I want to just say that I understand the struggle. I have been cheated on. I have lost a job. I have, moved across the country. I have been away from my family. I've felt so insecure to the point where I didn't want to go outside. I feel you. I understand how it feels to feel at the bottom and to not feel like you can pick yourself up. It is completely normal that life does not go to plan. No one knows exactly what's going to happen in life. The only thing you can do is to pick yourself up and to keep going. The second thing I need you to do is to acknowledge your fears. So whatever is bothering you, whatever happened to you, I need you to acknowledge it. The only way to get through something very traumatic is to go through it. You have to keep moving and to keep pushing, or you'll just get pushed back more and more. Like they say, you have to just get back on the horse. That fear, that struggle, that fear that you think that you're gonna fail again, or you're gonna, never get out of this hole, that is completely normal. Everyone deals with that. Now, I do want to say though, if you are struggling with your mental health and you feel like harming yourself, that is something completely different, please reach out to the suicide hotline immediately. Otherwise, if you are just struggling with body image, you're struggling with insecurity, you've had a huge setback, you've had a loss of something, I need you to start small. I need you to take 3 things that you can do today and do them. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about the next day. Don't think about how am I going to get there? It's such a big goal. I need you to stop, reset, write down 3 things that you're going to do today. And then tomorrow, you're going to do the same thing. Tomorrow you're gonna write down 3 things that you need to do, and then same thing the next day, and the next day, and then eventually your ball's rolling. You're going down the mountain and you're feeling better. Also, look directly at your fears and say, what's the worst that can happen? What is the worst that's going to happen if you take that leap? Maybe you don't get the thing that you want. Maybe you start feeling better. Maybe you get more confidence. I know that you can do this, and I know that it's hard and you probably don't want to. You probably want to sit on your couch, but the only thing that you can do is to get up and start the ball rolling. The next step is you're going to reclaim your identity. You probably lost whatever it was that made you happy during this time. You probably stopped going to yoga, you stopped going to the gym, you stopped seeing your friends. You're just completely lost at this point. But think of it as not starting from scratch. You're evolving. You're starting from the point that you were before, and you're going to reach that goal eventually. You are not defined by your setbacks. You're defined by how you choose to get up and rise again. Imagine how much better you're going to be when you've experienced whatever you've experienced. Now you're ready to get going. You're ready to take on whatever full force ahead. Next, I want you to start journaling, just dumping everything that you feel into a journal. At this point, you have nothing to lose. When you journal your feelings, it resets your brain. It gets all of the emotions off of your brain and onto that paper. My neighbor's dogs are outside and they're running around without a leash. And the guy just is like, it's no problem. Okay, so some things you're going to do to help your mental health. One is to start journaling. I want you just to do a journal entry every day, how you're feeling, just brain dump. Then I'm gonna ask you to meditate. You're going to feel your feelings, sit there for maybe 5 minutes at most. You don't need to do any more. And just feel whatever you're feeling. Whatever you got out on that journal, just, take it all in. And then I want you to move your body, whether it's a daily walk, whether you're going to the gym. It's sometimes, well, a lot of the times when you're struggling with depression, at least for me, I feel more depressed when I don't do anything. When I sit at home and I don't move my body and I feel just so down, it's the worst to just sit in the house and not do anything. The thing you're going to do is move. Just get your heart rate going. Just, get out of the house, look at the trees, hear the birds singing on your walk. That's all you need to do. Even if you don't do anything else for the day, just get out of the house, just go for a walk. I promise you will feel at least a little bit better. And then once you get back from that walk, I want you to stand in front of the mirror and say, I am enough, I am capable, I will be able to get whatever thing that I want. Whatever you're working towards, whatever you lost, and you say, I'm sad right now, but time heals everything, it will get better. The next thing that we're going to talk about is body image. I know when women struggle through pregnancy, whether you're a teenager, women in general always struggle with body image. At least I know I do. I work very hard on my body, and I'm very hard on it in general because I want it to look a certain way. But I want you to remember that you are not defined by your body. Your body image does not define who you are as a person. And it is okay to feel like your body does not reflect what you feel on the inside, whether you feel insecure about it, whether you feel great about it, and then you feel bad on the inside. It's not a reflection of who you are. If you are struggling with body image, I want you to remember what your body does for you. So it allows you to move. It allows you to go to the gym. It allows you to have a job. It allows you to propel yourself through life. It is a vessel that keeps your heart beating. And just relax for a second. Take a second to step back and say, okay, I am grateful for my body. I'm grateful for my brain that allows me to think every day. I'm grateful for my eyes that allow me to see. I'm grateful for my mouth that allows me to yap every day. I'm grateful for my heart that keeps pumping to keep me alive. I'm grateful for my lungs that are healthy and allow me to take a run or take a walk. Also, take a small action every day to take care of your body, whether that's eating something healthy, whether that's taking your walk, taking your daily walk. Maybe you take a bath and rub some magnesium on your body. Do something for it every day to take a step towards health. If you are still struggling to take a step back and not think about your body image as much, I want you to cover all of your mirrors. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but the longer that you go without seeing yourself in a mirror, I promise the more confidence you will have. And I know this is true because when I go camping, I'm reconnecting with nature. I don't look at myself in the mirror. I feel my most confident. I'm like, wow, life is beautiful. I haven't seen myself in the mirror for 3 to 5 days. Even when I went on a cross-country road trip, I barely looked in the mirror because I was living at campsites. I was living in an RV. What am I going to put makeup on for? I don't need it. No one is going to judge you whether you're wearing makeup, whether you're not wearing makeup. The only thing that you should be doing in that mirror if you're struggling with self-body image is brushing your teeth. Brush your teeth, do what you have to do at night, put it away. And then once you build that connection with your body, that you're happy that it's moving the way it's moving, that you're grateful for it, then you can start reintroducing your mirrors. Then you can start, maybe putting on makeup and feeling good about it instead of picking yourself apart. Because once you sit in the mirror and you say, okay, I don't like this wrinkle. I hate this wrinkle, these pores. I have imperfections also, like this acne scar. Maybe my eyes aren't as, bright as I want them to be. Everyone has insecurities and they will definitely be less bad if you stop looking in the mirror for so much. I also want to give you an example of this. So when you look at a picture of yourself, you just start to pick it apart. And what is the difference between that photo that you took and looking at yourself in the mirror? They're the same. They're the same person. And you're going to just focus on it and just pick yourself apart. Maybe you're going to rip your face apart picking pimples. Just stop, take a step back, and don't look in the mirror. The next thing I want to talk about is starting over. I promise you, no matter how old you are, you're allowed to start over. Whether you're going through a divorce, whether your spouse passed away, whether you are moving to a new place, whether you're staying in the same place, you're allowed to start over and reimagine your life. You don't have to be stuck in that job you hate. You don't have to be stuck in this mindset that I'm never going to get anywhere. Allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to think bigger because the universe is huge. Why are you going to sit here and be upset about your situation when you could be out there having a blast? Starting over is not a failure. It's an opportunity to take life by the hand and embrace it. Remember, you only get one, and why would you waste it on something that is not making you happy? Also, the same with your body. You only get one body. I always tell my patients, because I'm a nurse, that if you had one car for the entirety of your life, why would you not take care of it? Why would you not make sure that it's running at its highest performance? Because you have to live with that car your whole life. Same thing as your body. You have to live with your body your entire life. And starting over is an opportunity for growth. It's so exciting. You get to start over. You get to do something new. I know people hate to be challenged. They hate change, but get excited about it like it's Christmas. Like you can just taste it. You know that you're gonna succeed at whatever you're doing. You are allowed to completely change your life. And the first thing you need to do is take that tiny steps. Do those 3 things every day to take a step towards whatever you want. So write down 3 things in the morning that you have to get done to charge towards your goal or to just feel better. Do those 3 things and I promise you will feel more accomplished completing them. Final thoughts, remember that you are not alone. Remember that I struggle with this, everyone struggles with insecurity, with feeling sadness, with feeling depression, but it only matters what we do with it. You have to grow, you have to change. You can't stay in this stagnant state or you will feel even worse. Whatever you're doing right now is probably dragging you down. The only way out of it is through it. I want to leave you with a final message. You are capable, you are beautiful, you are worthy of whatever you want. You have everything within yourself to start believing in yourself again. I feel like I say this almost every single video, but you got this. I believe in you got this. I believe in you. I want you to start believing in yourself. And if it doesn't challenge you, it does not change you. And I stand by that. It's hard, but it'll be worth it. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. I'm always giving these wonderful tips and trying to uplift everyone that I talk to. I love a good motivational speech, and remember, we're in this together. You're not alone. Everyone feels this way. In my next video, I'm talking about 10 things I wish I knew before moving out on my own. And this should help any young person try and get where they need to be and maybe make a few less mistakes. See you next week.